Good morning and welcome to Morehead State University's College of Science Fall 2020 Commencement Ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of Morehead State University, Dr. J. Morgan.
Welcome to the graduates of Morehead State University. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and members of our university community, I am pleased to welcome you to this virtual academic commencement ceremony. Morehead State University has been educating students in this very spot for over 130 years and has proven itself to be one of the best and most affordable universities in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Our students come from within the service region, nationally and abroad, and their success is our most important endeavor. As a symbol of MSU's longtime excellence in providing graduates to the state of Kentucky and beyond, we are pleased to have the opportunity to confer degrees on our next graduating class of Eagles. It is important to note that we have nearly 10,000 students at MSU this fall. Additionally, MSU was recently ranked number 17 in U.S. News & World Report Top Public Regional Universities in the South, our highest ranking ever. Many of our graduates come to us as first-generation college students. The impact that a regional public university like Morehead State has on our region and on Kentucky is tremendous. If you are the first member of your family to graduate from college, we congratulate you and those in your support network who have helped you along the way. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Greg Russell, our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Provost Russell works very closely with our university faculty to provide the academic excellence that MSU is known for. Dr. Russell.
Thank you, President Morgan. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce my colleagues who are responsible for the effective administration of the university. They are Dr. Jonathan Nelson, Dean of the Elmer R. Smith College of Business and Technology, Dr. Scott Davison, Dean of the Caudill College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, Dr. Tony Norman, Dean of the Ernst and Sarah Lane Volgenau College of Education, Dr. Wayne Miller, Dean of the College of Science, and Dr. Lori Couch, Associate Provost for Undergraduate Education and Student Success. Thank you for your excellent leadership at our institution. An institution of higher education is only as good as its faculty. We are fortunate to have outstanding faculty at Morehead State University, and I want to recognize those faculty who are joining us virtually for their hard work and dedication to student success. The student commencement speaker is selected by the leadership team of the colleges, with that selection based on the students' outstanding academic achievements and noteworthy accomplishments at Morehead State University. Dr. Wayne Miller, Dean of the College of Science, will introduce today's speaker.
On behalf of the faculty and staff in the College of Science, it is my privilege to introduce to you Mr. Josiah Michael Hudson, today's speaker. Josiah Michael Hudson of South Shore, Kentucky, was selected as the commencement speaker representing the College of Science. He is the son of Jan and Greg Hudson. He graduated with a 3.9 cumulative GPA and earned his Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Hudson was a recipient of the David Watts Scholarship, the Kentucky Scholar Award, the Alumni Scholarship, and the Kentucky Educational Excellence Scholarship. He also participated in the Northeast Kentucky Area Health Education Center's STEPS program during the 2019-20 academic year. Hudson has been involved with MSU's CRU, Campus Crusade for Christ International, since his freshman year. He joined the leadership his sophomore year and currently serves as MSU CRU's president. Hudson has been accepted to the University of Louisville School of Medicine with plans to become a pediatrician or med-peds doctor. He eventually wants to return home to South Shore to practice medicine in his father's pediatric office, Christ Care Pediatrics.
Good morning. My name is Josiah Hudson, and as cliche as it sounds, it really is an honor and a privilege to be able to speak to you all today. First of all, I want to start out by saying that today is a day worth celebrating, and that you all should be proud of what you've accomplished in order to reach this moment. Now, I know today likely looks different than what you first envisioned when you imagined your graduation day. You likely imagined that you'd be sitting in Johnson Arena, surrounded by friends, and that you'd be able to look up in the stands and see your family waving at you and offering you their support, and maybe even hearing them yell embarrassingly loud when your name was called. And unfortunately, and as you all well know, that's just the way life's been over the past several months. It just hasn't been what we initially planned or expected it to be. However, even when things go back to quote-unquote normal, life will still have its fair share of inconveniences and things we just didn't expect. So I think the question we have to ask is, how are we going to deal with the inconveniences that life will inevitably throw at us? One of the best answers I've heard to this question was given by the British author C.S. Lewis when he said, "The great thing, if one can, is to stop regarding all the unpleasant things as interruptions to one's own or real life. The truth is, of course, that what one calls the interruptions are precisely one's real life, the life God is sending one day by day." During my time here at Morehead, I have found this to be true even in the seemingly small things. Like when I was super stressed, trying to stay on top of studying and doing homework, and one of my buddies would text me and ask if I could help him with one of our homework assignments. And I would selfishly think, dude, I just don't have time. I'm barely staying afloat myself. But even though the temptation to give in that thought was very real, I am so glad that I didn't, and that I instead chose to invest in someone who was stressed out just like I was, and especially after considering all the times he took the time to invest in me when I needed the help. On the other hand, there were many days when I simply just wanted to get through my class schedule so I could finally relax, get something good to eat, and watch The Office. Now, I'm not saying that enjoying those things is wrong. In fact, I think it's really important to be able to take a break and rest. But it is wrong for me to basically see almost my entire day as just a long interruption to when I can finally rest and enjoy myself. And unfortunately, I don't think this is a temptation that goes away once you graduate from college. And this is why I believe it is important for us to continually remind ourselves why we chose to pursue our degrees in the first place and why we are choosing to pursue the careers we are pursuing. Because I don't think most of us chose to pursue careers or get degrees just to make money or to make ourselves happy. Instead, I think most of us chose to pursue degrees in order to better love and serve those around us through our chosen careers. But if we forget this, we may tragically find ourselves achieving quote-unquote successful careers while neglecting the very thing that would have made having those careers so significant in the first place. In fact, this is one of the great truths that Charles Dickens points out in his classic A Christmas Carol, when the ghost of Jacob Marley visits Scrooge. Now, during this encounter, Marley bemoans the fact that he has wasted his life and missed out on his opportunity to love and serve those around him. And Scrooge tries to reassure him, telling him, but you're always a good man of business, Jacob. But Marley simply won't have it, and kind of flies off the handle at him, saying, "Business! Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, benevolence were all my business. The dealings of my trade were but a drop of water in the comprehensive ocean of my business." In other words, there is so much more to life than merely having a successful career, namely our relationships with one another. That is why it is so important that we prioritize spending time with those we love in our day-to-day lives, whether that's through going to your niece or nephew's basketball game, going out to eat with friends, or just spending time with your family at home. Along those same lines, I would also urge you that there is so much more to your career than merely the technical aspects of your job, because your career gives you the opportunity to make a difference in people's lives. So if you're a teacher and you notice that one of your students is really struggling, but you take the extra time to come alongside them, to invest in them, and to let them know that they matter, that makes a difference. Or if you're a chemist and you regularly put in the work necessary in the lab every day, diligently doing experiments, recording observations, so that you can help provide a quality product that helps better people's lives, that makes a difference. But whatever your chosen career, know that taking the extra time to notice those around you and to do your job well in service of others matters deeply. Now, can taking this extra time be an inconvenience? Yeah, it can be. And in fact, I often fail because of this, and it's why I need God's grace every day. But is it worth it? Absolutely. In conclusion, then, life is full of inconveniences, and we are often tempted to think that these inconveniences are simply things that get in the way of us living our lives. However, as Lewis points out, dealing with these inconveniences is actually a key feature of us living our lives. Furthermore, the fact is, we all bring inconveniences and interruptions into each other's lives all the time. And if we were to simply do away with all these interruptions, we would also have to do away with all the relationships that make life so meaningful. So while life's inconveniences are, well, inconvenient, they also give us the opportunity to fulfill one of the chief purposes of our lives, namely, to love and serve those around us. Thank you so much for your time, and God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you, Josiah, for those remarks. Whether in the world of science or elsewhere in other professions, it is important that all of us take to heart what we have heard today from one of our newest alums. Josiah, we wish you much success in your chosen career.
Formal recognition is given to four-year graduates who have achieved academic excellence. Baccalaureate degree recipients who have completed at least 43 semester hours at Morehead State University and have earned an overall grade point average of 3.50 to 3.69 graduate cum laude, 3.7 to 3.89 graduate magna cum laude, and 3.9 to 4.0 graduate summa cum laude. Associate degree recipients who have completed a minimum of 32 semester hours at Morehead State University and have earned an overall grade point average of 3.6 or better graduate with distinction. These individuals are wearing gold cords today. Congratulations to our honor graduates. Now we will continue with the awarding of degrees. Will all candidates for education specialists and master's degrees please stand and be recognized? Please remain standing.
Will all candidates for bachelor and associate degrees in the College of Science please stand and be recognized? Please remain standing. I want to congratulate all our graduates in the College of Science. I know some of you are going right on to your career paths. Congratulations. Some of you are going to graduate school, and some of you are going to professional schools like medicine or veterinary medicine. We really appreciate your devotion to Morehead State University and to the College of Science. We wish you the best. If you are going to be with us for a longer period of time in our graduate schools, then we wish you the best also. We know that many of you have received academic awards for what you have done here. Many of you have received awards for athletics and other extracurricular activities. We praise you for all your academic, personal, and private achievements. Thank you.
By the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the Board of Regents of Morehead State University, I confer upon you the degree for which you qualify, with all rights and privileges thereof.
Before commissioning our ROTC candidates, I want to recognize our graduates who are veterans. We are all grateful for what you have done for us and our nation. Thank you for your service. We will now proudly recognize our graduates who are entering the profession of military service, commissioning as officers into the United States Army through the Morehead State University ROTC. Major Jonathan Gensley, Chair of the Department of Military Science, will now administer the oath of office to the second lieutenants.
President Morgan, Colonel Clemmer, Dr. Russell, Dr. Davison, Colonel Shaw, Colonel Ammons, distinguished guests, family, and friends. Welcome to Morehead State University's 90th commissioning ceremony. I'm honored this morning to present to you two leaders that have completed academic and ROTC requirements and are prepared to join the ranks of the now 745 officers who commissioned through the Morehead State University ROTC Eagle Battalion. The reality is, we do not know what each of these young leaders will experience, endure, or lead others through, but we do know these leaders are trained, ready, and capable of representing us at the state, national, and international levels. Each individual's accomplishments of being commissioned into the Army is not something our small cadre team can do independently, and so I would like to personally say thank you and extend my gratitude to everyone who made their achievements possible. Achieving this takes input from family members, friends, professors, university leaders, and ROTC cadre and staff. It is contributions of all these positive influencers and the university setting that establishes the foundations for well-rounded officers to begin their careers. Second Lieutenant Ritalik will serve in the Army active duty, and Second Lieutenant Skinner will continue to serve in the Kentucky Army National Guard. The commissioning ceremony is a long-standing tradition. It formally transitions young men and women from a cadet to a lieutenant. We will now administer the oath of office to the Army's newest second lieutenants. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Luke Skinner. I, Ben Ritalik.
Having been appointed an officer
Having been appointed an officer
in the Army of the United States
in the Army of the United States
in the rank of second lieutenant,
in the rank of second lieutenant,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties of the office
discharge the duties of the office
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President of the United States, I hereby commission you second lieutenants in the United States Army.
With your degree now conferred, you may move your tassel from the right side to the left side. Congratulations. You are now a member of MSU's alumni family, joining thousands of former students who studied at this institution. As a new alumnus, each of you is given a one-year membership in the Alumni Association. I hope you will choose to be an active member of the association and will share your pride in MSU with others.
At this time, would you all please stand as Aubriana Walker and Emily Bowden lead us in the singing of our university alma mater.
Far above the rolling campus, resting in the dale, stands the dear old alma mater we will always hail. Shout in chorus, raise your voices, blue and gold, praise you, winning through to fame and glory, dear old MSU.
As we close out this virtual commencement ceremony, we would like to say thank you to each of you as Eagles for what you have done over your time at Morehead State University. Both spring and fall of 2020 brought challenges to our university because of COVID-19, but each of you rose to the occasion and we all pushed through it. Thank you for your resilience, your patience, and the optimism that you exhibited. Working together as one team, we were all successful. We wish each of you the best of luck as you move into the next chapter and your career, and we hope that you will remain Eagle Strong.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 graduates of Morehead State University.
And now for the candidates from the College of Science. We begin with candidates for the degree of Master of Arts. Treshante Tuan Ashby-Fawn. Jamie Dawn Burnbeck. Haley Drew DeSimone. Naisha Lee Fife. Jubian Diamond Simmons. Laura Marie Tolles. Melanie Brooke Ward. Candidates for the degree of Master of Science. Nathan Daniel Fite. Ashley N. Ham. Sean Alexander McNeil. Caitlin Osborne Wood. Candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Nursing. Treva Janice Flannery. Rosella Dawn Jordan. Heather Pick. Allison Beth Raymond. Timothy A. Smallwood. And now candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Araya McKay Burrell. Mary Aileen Lawson. Wendy Mayerson. Javon Terrell Smith. Javel Tavian Smith. Allie Leanne Wilburn. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Sarah Beth Allen. Rebecca Elizabeth Angel. Callie M. Arnold. Cameron Taylor Octor. D'Angelo Paul Emmett Baker. Lauren Taylor Barnett. Aaron Burrell. Sarah Ann Bowden. Donna Rose Brodt. Taylor M. Brogan. Braden Lee Allen Brown. Kayla M. Brown. Erin Marie Caldwell. Ethan James Chandler. Cody Ryan Klein. Kendra L. Courtney. Keegan Daly. Brittany Autumn Day. Hannah Suzanne Eldridge. Katie Lynn Everman. Cody E. Farish. Kaylee Isabella Gillis. Maui DeRay Hall. Randy Dawn Hamilton. Jessica Noel Ham. Destiny Michelle Hampton. Chase Edward Hanshaw. Amy Beth Heflin. Jada Roja Hinkle Holland. Josiah Michael Hudson. Sarah Louise Huffman. Landon Cole Hurst. Stardust Almanzo Hutcherson II. Joseph Andrew Jacobs. Jarrett Austin James. Rachel Hannah Johns. Claire Maria Johnson. Seth B. Johnson. Taylor Joe Kendrick. Mackenzie Lane. Leo John LeClaire. Colton Cade Lindsay. Autumn Leanne Maddox. Braden Lee Mans. Emma C. Mariner. Rebecca Ann Martin. Shannon Nicole McCall. Garrison Drake McMillan. Taylor Siobhan Mills. Ethan Drew Palmer. Anne Francis Park. Anna Grace Kelly Pierrett, Trevor T. Potter, Kay Marie Rothermund, Amber Andromeda Russell, Brittany M. Rust, Michaela Elizabeth Sadler, Janaea Truly Sarantakos, Cole Jameson Schaefer, Tanner Shepard, Jacob Dylan Singleton, Thomas John Sonafrank Jr., Madison Nicole Strackler, Haley Faith Michelle Stam, Frances Margaret Stevenson, Lauren Nicole Stidham, Kaylee Lane Teague, Austin Reed Thornberry, Colton Alexander Tyndall, Dylan Andrew Warning, Rebecca Lee Watts, Ashley Elizabeth Wellman Fields, Victoria Morgan Wells, Summer Nicole Westland, Joy Christine White, Travis Coleman White. And now candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Shelby Lee Atkins, Dara Bellini, Peyton Marie Callahan, Jacqueline Campbell, Jerry Lee Campbell, Rebecca Jean Johnson, Jacob Allen Douglas Daniel, Isabella Lynn Hayes, Hannah Marie Jackson, Andrea Gabrielle Martinez, Bethany Michelle McBride, Gabrielle Sherry Merrill, Miranda Renee Robinson, Emily Jo Rogers, Samantha L. Spence, Kelsey Noel Tackett, Carly Ashton Tussey, Brooklyn Elaine Young. And now the candidates for the degree of Associate of Applied Science. Lindsay Danielle Abner, Bailey C. Akers, Emily Brooke Boggs, Tara Lynn Bonfort, Cassie Jean Campbell, Florence Ann Chapman, Mara Leslie Cummins, Caitlin Nicole Donovan, Paige Nicole Ems, Lisa L. Evans, Lila Danae Evans, Haley Brooke Frizzell, Nathan Tyler Gardner, Shelby Lynn Grau, Lauren Elise Green, Sydney Rain Harris, Whitney Michelle Hawkins, Amy Nicole Howard, Cortland Gabrielle Eisen, Amanda Danielle Cash Rice, Heidi R. Lyons, Rosalind K. Mason, Mackenzie Christian Mays, Jessica Michaela Meeks, Jasmine Nicole Metcalf, Melissa Suzanne Pickren, Anna Shaylin Price, Autumn Haley Rose, Caitlin M. Shrout, Kylie Ray Smith, Laura Mae Smith, Abby Tate Stevens, Tiffany Dawn Terrell, Cassia Nicole Thornberry. Randy C. Thornberry.